In terms of the background, well, Sam Kiley alluded to it earlier on. This shouldn't sadly come as any surprise to Australians. The terror threat in Australia was raised quite some months ago to severe as a result of threats from the Islamic State, although we should stress that at this stage, although you can see him on the right there wearing that black bandana, there is no direct confirmed link to Islamic State or IS as they are known. But there is a history, there is a link between Islamic State and Australia. We saw back in July 2 Australian citizens fighting for IS in Syria were seen carrying the severed heads of 2 Syrian soldiers. That was, I guess, the moment at which Australia, like many other countries around the world, woke up and realised that this was their problem as it was a Middle Eastern problem. And then this video emerged. We can have a little listen in to this video now.
These soldiers, we will not stop fighting on top of Buckingham Palace until we put the black flag on top of the White House. We will not stop, and we will keep on fighting, and we will fight you, and we will...
This gentleman is an Australian citizen. He was confirmed to be an Australian citizen. He is still thought to be in Syria, where that video was filmed, and he's been, well, the Australians have made it quite clear if he comes back, he will be immediately arrested. And that led to Australia committing several hundred soldiers, as Britain and other countries have done, to Iraq, to northern Iraq, to help the Kurdish fighters fight IS. So clearly, Australia is very much part of this. We saw in September terror arrests taking place, unprecedented terror arrests across several cities in Australia, some 800 armed officers, 15 arrests, 25 arrest warrants. So that's the backdrop, and you can see here the latest arrest was just yesterday. An individual, 25 years old, was arrested on terror-related charges. So that's the backdrop, and tragically for Australians, they are now waking up to the reality that there is terror on the streets of Sydney.